Hello, YouTube family. Auntie is here. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. It's not cute not knowing. Now we're gonna know, and we got some good stuff today. Come on and get this hug because someone somewhere needs a hug, and I think that person that needs a hug is Babyface. Auntie Anita, as in Anita Baker, has been acting out. About a month ago, Anita Baker, they had a show. Babyface is on tour with her. They had a show in Newark. Anita was late. She never let Babyface perform. A lot of his fans were upset. Babyface said, things happen. I wish I could have performed, but I couldn't. But see, Babyface went first on social media to say what happened. Well, I guess that got to Anita Baker because Babyface's fans went off, and people who paid money, because these tickets are not cheap, they went off as well. Anita Baker is tired of people attacking her, and she said harassing her. Anita Baker said, "Your fans are crazy, Babyface." I'm sure they have the same fans. She called him narcissistic. He was a narcissist. That he needs to stand up and tell the truth. Well, Anita Baker, what is the truth? Because right now, you're giving off I'm the mean aunt vibe. We all know the mean aunt. You don't want to go over their house for the holidays. You don't want to be around. You be like, oh, damn, we got to be with them today. They're just older and just very cranky. And they're cranky because they're not happy. Anita Baker is known for either cussing at them sound people at shows. That's what gets on my nerves. Please, can you just do a show and not be hollering at them the whole time? Her epic feuds with Luther Vandross. Queen going at the Queen. Ooh, it was bad because Luther, back in the day, he could cuss you out. He'll let you know, no. This is my house. So they didn't get along. Luther didn't get along with a lot of people either. But Anita Baker has just gone public to talk about this. But I think people aren't feeling her side of it because it's like, all right, Babyface. Just met him again, because I've met him over the years. Last summer, he performed at the Dell. He is so quiet. It's quiet. He's so quiet and shy to the point that it's scary. Because I remember we all took a picture. I think y'all remember I came on here talking about that pushy girlfriend from Russia or Germany or wherever this woman came from. She did all the talking. Babyface didn't do no talking. And I was like, what's going on here? He's very quiet. And so far, he hasn't said anything. He just said things happen. I respect you. I'm just glad to be on the tour. Y'all do know this tour going to end. Because I'm sure Babyface probably going to put his foot down and say what we're not going to do. Don't sleep on Babyface. He's a singer, songwriter, producer who not only has his own ton of hits, he's written hits for other people. He don't even need to tour with Anita Baker. I think he's just doing this because it just sounds good to pairing. He don't need to go on tour with her. First of all, wait. He ain't got to go on tour with anybody. He got so much money. He just sold his catalog for over $200 million. He doesn't have to. I think he just wants to. He did a tiny desk performance over the weekend. If you heard about it and you haven't seen it, please go find it on YouTube or NPR. It's Babyface. It's Shantae Moore. Incredible. She is one of the most underrated singers to me, like ever. Shantae Moore can sing. Avery Wilson, he was on The Voice in 2012. A Young Man on the Move. And one of my favorites, Tank. It was incredible. He did his songs. He did the other songs. He wrote for other people, like Karen White's Superwoman. He is a talent. And I tell people, run to see his shows, because you're going to get a good 2.5 hours. That is how long. Wait, and he's jumping up and dancing and running all around. Babyface puts on a good show. Could it be that Anita Baker feels intimidated? Does she feel intimidated by him? And that's why it's this brouhaha. To call Babyface a narcissist and to lash out at his fans. Some of them fans probably like her too, but they don't like their money wasted. They don't care who's on the stage. Concerts are not cheap. They're not. And some of them are outrageously priced. And the average person really can't afford it, and they may love that artist. So you think you get the money, maybe dinner, if you got to get a babysitter, it starts to end up. Parking fees, and people would be mad, and Babyface is people that love him. So Auntie Anita, stop being the cranky aunt, because she could be a little mean too. I had dinner with her one time, right? Because I interviewed her, and she said, oh, just come on back and have dinner with me. And I did, but I was afraid to eat because she's being nice, but I was like, I hope she ain't no switch and she just changes up on you. Because I know what you're going to get. Some people, you don't know who you're going to get. And we're getting the nice side, we're going to get the cranky side. And she kept saying, you ain't going to eat nothing. Nah, I let her eat, but I was scared that day. I was just like, I'm good. I'm just glad to be in the room. And, oh, gosh. Anita Baker, you're going to come off as the angry aunt. Be careful with that. Tyler Perry will be the owner of BET, of BET Plus, of VH1. When Paramount announced they were selling it off, Tyler Perry jumped in, and Byron Allen with the Allen Media Group. Then you had Diddy. Then you had 50 Cent. None of them mattered. Maybe Byron Allen did. Maybe Byron Allen did. Because he owns a Weather Channel. And Byron Allen can't play with him either. But Tyler Perry won out it again. And a lot of people thought he would, because he's already doing a ton of programming for BET Plus. But now it'll be interesting the directions that he takes these in. But VH1, BET Plus, BET, now owned by Tyler Perry. Actor Treat Williams, best known for Hair, Everwood. I remember I liked him on the show. Prince of the City, 71-year-old actor, died in a motorcycle accident yesterday at his home in Vermont. Jackie O, the mother of DC Young Fly's children. She went down to Miami for a mommy makeover, a BBL, and other things. If you're going to get these surgeries, please make sure they're board certified. And don't go by yourself. You got to take a family member. You got to take a friend. You can't be going by yourself. This woman died alone. And the doctor was not board certified. Don't be going by the reviews on the website. You got to make sure it says, I'm a board certified plastic surgeon. Because if they're doing procedures and they hit the wrong nerve, it's not good. It's not good. She died. She died alone. I don't know if this doctor is going to be charged. But if you're doing stuff like that, don't go alone. Nene Leakes is no longer dating the married man that she was married to. The African guy who had this wife. Child, that wife said, I'm going to wait until you finish being foolish. I bet you he went right back to his wife. I bet you he went back to the wife. But him and Nene Leakes are no longer dating. Could have been money. Because it don't seem like the Real Housewives of Atlanta is trying to bring her back. And I don't think people are really knocking the door down to hire her for stuff. So it could be a financial thing. And he probably went on back to his wife. Grammy Awards adding 3 new categories next year, including African Performance, Pop Dance, and Alternative Jazz. You'll see these new categories in next year's Grammy Awards. I've got scoop on The Wiz. The Wiz, a revival of it, is coming back to Broadway. Singer Deborah Cox is coming as the Good Witch. Wayne Brady is going to play Oz. And Avery Wilson, who just sang with Babyface on the Tiny Desktop, he's going to be playing the Scarecrow. No word yet on who is playing Dorothy, but in the fall, they're going to start the previews, all happening in Baltimore. But by next spring of 2024, in New York, it's going to be the revival of The Wiz and Pat Sajak. It'll be 41 years for him, and he's calling it quits. Wheel of Fortune next year will mark his 40th year of doing the show. 26 million people watch this show on a daily basis. After 41 years, Pat Sajak, he's 76. He's hanging up his hat. No word on what Vanna White is going to do. Will she stay or will she leave? It's not cute not knowing, and now you are going to know. Leave a comment. You can subscribe to the channel and never miss a thing. I love to hear from you. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. They're looking at me. And thank you, Allie. Somebody brought me something. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's not cute not knowing, and now you know. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.